श्री सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय. Twice blessed is Shirdi and blessed is Dwarkamai, the dwelling place where Sri Sai, the purest one, lives amidst all until he left his mortal coil. Twice blessed are the people of Shirdi, for the sake of whom Sai has come from such a long distance. For what be the purpose, and oblige them. Shirdi was originally a small village which became important because of Sai who lived there. It became a holy place because of him and a place of pilgrimage. Sai appeared first in the dominion of Nizam, seated under the mango tree near the road, and came unexpectedly to Shirdi with the marriage party from Dhupkheda. From this village, a very holy person by name Chand Patil was the first who found this treasure. The others merely just had his darshan. Chand Patil was the only instrument. Sai had immense desire to uplift devotees, so he took this avatar on his own and came to Shirdi. From the age of 18, he was accustomed to a secluded life. At night, he lay down anywhere fearlessly. He felt that God was all-pervading. During the day, he roamed everywhere, and at night, he slept at a place which there was a ditch earlier, and now the village dung heap. Sai Samartha, the patron of the poor, in order that the devotee should swim the difficult ocean of the worldly existence, had rightly created this ship of his biography for the benefit of his devotees through this instrument. Each of us to cross the ocean of existence, for which the inner self should be purified. The best means is to purify the mind with the worship of God as the foundation. There is no greater devotion than listening to his stories. An attachment to the feet of the Guru is easily created by listening to his stories. A pure and clean mind is developed by which there is spirituality which arises. Once Chandorkar, the great devotee, was sitting in the masjid pressing Baba's feet while he muttered the Gita to himself. He knew by heart the 4th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita and used to repeat it as a habit while his hands pressed Baba's feet. Sai Samartha had knowledge of everything, the future, past, present, and he felt like explaining the essence of Gita to Nana. Baba, this following will be a conversation between Baba and Nana. Baba: Nana, what are you mumbling to yourself? Nana: I am reciting a shloka from Sanskrit. Baba: What shloka? Nana replied: From the Bhagavad Gita. Baba requested: Utter loudly. Nana began to recite it, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse number 34, which is as follows: Tat vidhi prapannitena pariprashyena sevaya उपत के शांति दे ज्ञानम ज्ञानो तत्व दर्शिना. Baba: Nana, do you understand it? Yes. Baba: If so, please tell me. Nana replies: It means this: making sankhashta namaskar, that is prostration, questioning without questioning the Guru, serving him, learn what is jnana. Then those jnanis who have attained real knowledge of the Sat Vastu, which is Brahma, will give you Upadesha, which is instruction of jnana. Baba asked: Nana, I don't want this sort of collected purport of the whole stanza. Give me each word and its grammatical force of the meaning. Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba: Nana, is it enough to make prostration merely? Nana: I do not know any other meaning for the word prapanipatha than making prostration. What is pariprashna? Nana said: Asking questions. Baba asked: What does prashna mean? Nana said: It is the same, which is questioning. Baba said: If pariprashna means the same as prashna, which is question, why did Vyasa add the prefix of pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana: I do not know any of the other meaning for the word pariprashna. Baba: Seva. What sort of seva is meant? Nana: Just what we are doing always. Baba: Is it enough to render such service? Nana: I do not know what more is signified by the word seva. Baba: In the next line, Upadeshyanti te jnanam. Can you so read it as to read any other word in lieu of jnanam? Nana said: Yes. Baba asked, "What word?" Nana replied, "Ajnanam." Baba, taking the word instead of jnana, is any meaning made out of this verse? Nana, no. Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba, never mind if it does not. Is there any objection to using the word ajnana if it gives a better sense? Nana, I do not understand how to construe by placing ajnana in it. Baba, why does Krishna refer Arjuna to jnanis or tattvardashis to do his prostration, introgression and service? Was not Krishna a tattvadarshi, in fact a jnana himself? Nana, yes, he was. But I do not make out why he referred to Arjuna as jnanis. Baba, have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated. His pride was knocked on his head. Then Baba began to explain. It is not merely enough to prostrate before jnanis. We must make sarvasva shatrangi, that is, complete surrender to the Sadguru. Mere questioning is not enough. The questioning must not be made without any improper motive or attitude or to trap the Guru and catch mistakes in the answer or out of idle curiosity. It must be serious and with the view to achieve moksha or spiritual progress. 3. Seva is not rendering service, retaining still the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is the Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. At the outset, Sanskrit is a very difficult language. How did it become easy for Sai to know it and to be able to ask such questions in depth? Inconceivable is the knowledge of saints. Sai, the embodiment of love and the cloud of mercy, making Nana an instrument, has discoursed on the Gita, thus for your and my and for everyone's sake. Gyan is not a subject matter of words. How can it be taught? Therefore, take the opposite of the word Gyan, and then it can be experienced at every step. The power of inner vision of the eyes is Gyan. The veil or the film over it which increases is Ajnan, and it is necessary to dispel it. The root cause of birth of being is Maya. The being moves according to its fate. The whole concept of duality depends upon the fate. The ego about the body is due to the Ajnan. Even if one attained Brahmalok, there is no mukti without devotion. If one forgets devotion, there too one gets back to the cycle of life and death. Let your intellect meditate on the Guru, who is God. Let you take the Guru's feet, abode of the Guru. Let your nose inhale the fragrance of the flowers that have been offered to him. Let your hands touch his feet in obeisance, and let your eyes take his darshan to hear his stories. Let your mind concentrate on him, and let your tongue chant his name. Look, God or Guru is wholeheartedly concerned about the welfare of his devotees and remains worried about the devotees' well-being. He takes upon himself all the difficulties. Avatars like Baba manifest on this earth for the well-being of others. When their desired mission is finished, they merge into that which is not perceptible. When Bapu Sahib was sleeping once on the first floor of the Dikshit Vada, he got an idea while seeing a wonderful vision. There itself, when Madhavrao was sleeping on one of the beds, he also had the same vision. Both were surprised. In Bapu Sahib's vision, Baba was commanding him, "You should build your own Vada certainly, with a mandir within it." No sooner than the vision ended, Bapu Sahib awakened. Sitting on his bed, he decided to recall the whole dream. The latter replied that his vision Baba came close to him and ordered distinctly, "Build the Vada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all." Hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion. My throat choked, my eyes were overflowing with tears, and I began to cry. Bapu Sahib was surprised to see that both the visions tallied. Being a rich and a capable man, he decided to build the Vada that drew up a plan with Madhavrao Kaka Sahib Dikshit also approved of it. And when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Then the construction work was duly started, and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor and the cellar and they were both well completed. On Baba's way to and from Lendi, while the doors and windows were being fixed, Baba watched with interest and eagerness. Baba would say, pointing his forefinger, a door should be here, a window should be there. Here to the east, have a gallery, it will look nice. Baba also on his way and from Lendi suggested certain improvements. Further work was entrusted to Bapu Sahib Jog. Bapu Sahib Jog wanted a central hall to be the temple. But he wanted to ask Baba what he felt about it. If he so desired, it should be done without any doubts. Therefore, he said to Madhav Rao, you should take Baba's opinion. Then plan future work as the Lord approves. When Baba was on his usual round and had come near to the Vada, right at the door, listen to what Shamrao asked. Lord Bapu Sahib says that by demolishing the two walls of the central hall, the image of the Swarthi Murlidhar could be installed there with love. Making a square or a platform at the center, we could have the throne which Murlidhar could be kept and it looked beautiful. This is what Bapu Sahib was planning but needs your consent. In this way, the temple and the house will be completed quickly. Hearing the words of Shama, Baba happily gave his consent. After the temple was built, we will come and live there. Gazing at the Vada, Baba spoke very sweetly. After the Vada is completed, we shall use it for ourselves. We shall be together there. There itself, we all shall play and embrace each other lovingly and enjoy a time of plenty happily. Later, the central hall was completed and also a square platform for Murlidhar. The statue was also entrusted to be made by a sculptor. Later, there came a time when Baba became seriously ill and the death became imminent. The devotees got greatly anxious. Later, because of good fortune, when the end came, due to Sai's orders, the Vada had a great destiny and all were pleased. Place me in the Vada. These were the words of Baba at the time of passing away. When they uttered by Baba brought great relief to all. Then the holy remains of Sai's body rested finally in the central hall. The Vada became the Samadhi Mandir. Unfathomable is Sai's life. The story, the narrator and the narration is Sai Samartha himself. Who and what is Hemad here? He is merely a pen name. Hemad surrenders to Sai. I encourage all Baba devotees to read the Sai Satcharitra every day and soak in Baba bliss. Baba bless you. Om Sai Ram.